Hey Daniel, this is Jeremy with Midmount Fire Apparatus in Alabama. About to shoot a walk-around video of this 2005 Seagrave Midmount platform for you guys in North Carolina. I just did what I always do when I do these videos. I did about 15 minutes myself of just walking around the truck to try to see what negative things I could see cosmetically. Honestly, this one doesn't have a lot. It's a low mileage truck. It's not perfect. It's a used truck. It's 16 years old, so it's got some things, but man, this is a pretty clean platform truck. So hope this video will help you to get an idea of the condition of it. Here you go. So the first thing is the paint. The paint is really nice on it. I think you can see my reflection pretty clearly. You might be able to see there's a little bit of shadowing from the lettering from the last department. A little bit of lettering right there. We can buff that out. But overall, the paint on this truck for the year, I would put it at a 9, probably on a scale of 1 to 10. The interior is going to be real close to that. Came from New York, so there's some of the surface rust. You'll see little bits of that kind of stuff all over any truck that comes out of the Northeast. The upholstery's in really nice shape on the truck. We've got some warning lights on there. I know we'd be talking about as is. There's the mileage. We'll mess with those warning lights. I'm sure it's just sensors and things. Oh, sorry, getting some awful glare. Backup camera screen, lights up here. A lot of fire trucks moving at Brindley. We're thankful for that. Interior, you can see, I guess you can see in the pictures, man, it's just super clean fire truck. On the inside, there's a straight tips because one of the monitors on the basket doesn't have tips on it. Now I may not do that with one hand. Pump panel, it's pretty good, pretty high end. Seagrave's a high end truck. I know you guys know that. You know, if you're big time cosmetic guys, you might want to spend the money to replace these, that cover is sort of grimy looking. Let's see. The aerial, you can see sort of normal little leaky, rust colored things in there, but nothing that the metal's getting eaten into. This kind of stuff's all over it. This is normal on every steel aerial that we own that's for sure 10 years old or more. You see that? Once the paint gets chipped off in those little places, it just gets a little rust in there. It's not sinister. Depending on how particular you are, you can take your time, clean this up, touch it up once it's back in a fire hall instead of sitting out here outside at Brindley. That stuff will not progress if you treat it, take care of it at all. Normal, here's the normal rusty stuff. I want you to see all of that. This is just what we normally see. Platform controls. So there's the two monitors. You see that one's got a big master stream on the end, the other one doesn't. There's a little bit of just grimy looking. It's a used fire truck. It's gonna have that kind of stuff. I want to do my best to make sure y'all see it. The compartments look a lot like they haven't been used. It's just not a lot of miles. There's not really even very many scratches. Those SCBA brackets are pretty clean. A couple little scratches in this one. I did notice, I don't know what that is. Can you see that reflection right there? There's a place on the other side where it looks like, I guess they just drug something down the truck. Back here, it's not super noticeable, but I want you to see that. And then back here, they got into something. We could have Rich look at it, but that's not even close to being anything structural. Like nothing significant is bent. Maybe just at least, no, that's not even bent. That's the way it's made. The undercarriage on the truck came from New York, so it had some surface rust, so we've already done an undercoating. That's a big 12-step process. It cost us about $9,000. We've been using it for 15 years. I can tell you the details on that if you want it. The tires have got a lot of tread. They're not close to being low. Good tread on the front and the rear tires. Again, if you want to clean it up a little bit, you could replace that hose bed cover. I did not open this compartment. Nothing special to see. Bunch of ladders and a couple of pike poles. I didn't open this either. There's your outrigger controls. That's outrigger indicators. So when your outriggers are out, jacks are up, or if you got interlock, that'll tell you. Backup camera. And again, I think you can get an idea of the paint. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Cosmetically, if this looks good to you and y'all want to go further, the next thing we'll do is get a mechanical report. Again, at the price we're working to, I'm not sure what, if anything, we can fix, but we want you to know ahead of time if there are any issues with the truck. We'll make sure it's got a current aerial cert and a pump test. If we can get it to your price, I think it'll be a home run for your department. I hope this video has been a help to you. Thank you.